After discovering new types of kryptonite, Superman quickly decides to call in Batman, who really didn't want to travel to the coldest place in the world at that very moment, but he nonetheless did it only to get attacked by Krypto, which initially confused Clark until Bruce revealed the piece of kryptonite he carries around at all times, stating that he at least doesn't have a lot of it like legs. Superman then shows him why he brought him here, informing him of the new kryptonite types Purple, Cobalt, Speckled, and Rainbow K, and so upon seeing them, Batman quickly suggests that they should destroy them in the Batcave, which Clark was very against, essentially saying that they need to study them, reminding Bruce that they're pieces of his home. But Bruce just wasn't having it until Clark suggested they test them on him one by one, which they eventually end up doing as they then tie Clark down ready to be exposed to the Purple K. However, after getting exposed to it, nothing really happened to him, but he started imagining Batman saying things that he wasn't saying, which Bruce quickly picked up on. Purple K was messing with his mind as Batman then scans his brain and realizes that the part of the brain that controls time is affected, ultimately preventing Clark from perceiving events in the right time order, which basically meant that he is confusing the future and past with the present, as later when he and Batman answer Lois's emergency call, he gets a glimpse of a date with her that has yet to happen. And so while Bruce is telling Clark that they need to stop Solomon Grundy, Clark is trying to explain what he keeps seeing, but he still insisted on helping Bruce out with Grundy. The two went on trying their best, but the whole thing was an absolute mess for Superman, like dislocated squares of a calendar. However, when the whole thing was done, after telling Lois why he's so busy nowadays, we eventually see Bruce telling Superman that the effects should slowly start to disappear, only for Clark to zone out and see himself on a date with Lois, who essentially tells him that he's too busy for her and therefore wants to break up with him until Bruce awakens him. Clark expresses that his mind is still jumping, stating that he needs to hurry and get to a date with Lois, only for Bruce to tell him that Lois broke up with him last night, as the two then go on to continue their K testing with the Cobalt kryptonite that instantly turns him into a giant.